going to be doing a rainbow swirl nail for our Katy Perry themed photo shoot. At this point in time you should have already watched the prep video and the applying a clear nail tip video. If you're unsure, have a look back at those videos before you get to this point. So this nail is all prepped and tipped and ready for the acrylic. These tips, although they don't have a well and don't need blending, do have a slight rim to them, so we need to put a clear bead just on that rim there so that it's nice and smooth. So into your liquid monomer, into your clear, only a small bead, placing it right on that rim of that tip. Wipe your brush, again using the tip of your brush to pad to one side and to the other, and then smooth it out. So that way when we put our design on, the design goes on nice and smooth. So for this design we're using a wide range of colours. We're using Pink Flamingo, Oh My God It's Orange, Lime Green, Shocking Yellow, Lightning Blue, Passionate Purple and Snow Queen. When we do design work, you need to work really wet and really thin, so that when we're doing capping with our clear product or our pink product, the nail doesn't get too thick. So we're going to start by picking up a small bead of one of the colours, nice and wet with your liquid, so only a small bead. Place it on the bottom of the nail and using the point of your brush, swirl it up and over to one side. And go over that a few times until you're happy with where it is. Don't play with it too much. Again into the next colour, place it on, tip of your brush, pulling it up. So as you can see, I'm not actually brushing any liquid out of my brush until I've worked with that bead. That way I get a real good amount of movement out of that bead, because it's still nice and wet and nice and thin. Any particular order, doesn't matter. So that's all the colours on now. All we need to apply now is some of the Snow Queen. And that's going to go over the top of some of your lines, just to merge them in a little bit. And also bring it up to the top as well. We now need to cap this whole nail in clear. We're using clear because we've used green and yellow in this design, and using pink powder will change the colour of them. We're still going to apply our clear in our 3 zones. So working on your zone 1, which is your free edge first. Zone 2, which is your stress point. And zone 3, which is your cuticle area. Remembering to tilt that nail down slightly so that it doesn't run back into the cuticle. We're going to wait for about 60 seconds now for this nail to be ready to be pinched. The nail will look quite wide when you first finish it. Don't panic, it will look better when it's pinched. So this nail's now ready to pinch. I want to give it a fairly tight pinch because it's a design nail, so I'm placing it halfway down my pinching tool. Leave that on there for a good few minutes. Okay, so this nail's been pinched. We can take the pinching tool off and we can start to file this nail now. If you're unsure on filing, have a look back on the filing video and then come back to me. So once you've finished filing, just buff the nail slightly with a white block, just because we're going to finish this nail off with some hand painting. Take your dust away, and don't forget to take it from underneath. So using a very fine detailer brush and just some white paint, you're going to follow the lines that you've made with your acrylic. Nice and wiggly, don't keep them too straight. These are not flicks. Let that paint dry and then you're going to apply your gel top coat. So remember, when you're applying your gel top coat, not to get it on the cuticle, skin or any natural nail. And that really brings out that design. So that nail's been in there for 3 minutes now, and it'll be completely set. And all you need to do to finish off is just apply a small amount of cuticle oil around that cuticle area and massage it in. And that nail's now done.